Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we will be studying chapter number 2, Pythagoras theorem. In this video I will be discussing about all the theorems that are present in this chapter, that is Pythagoras theorem, where we have to use the theorems. That also I am going to explain you all. Practice set are already been completed. All the theorems separately are being explained, and link of all the videos is been given in the description box, plus a separate playlist is been created. You all can go and watch it over there in the playlist section. So let's start with the first theorem, that is similarity and right angle triangle. Now this is a short form method that you all have to remember, children. Long form of all the theorem is been given in your textbook. See all the theorem of geometrical mean, similarity of right angle triangle, these all theorems I have explained in detail, but on page number 35 of your textbook all the theorems are been given in a short form, so that you will be able to memorize them and understand them easily if you all have understood the long form of it. Okay, so it becomes very easy for you all to understand when they are given together. Now similarity and right angle triangle. Similarity and right angle triangle means two triangles will be given in which is being compared in one triangle. Okay, one triangle will be given and in which you all have to check for two triangles. Okay, so suppose PQR is been given where it is a 90 degree. Similarity and right angle triangle means obviously it is going to have one angle which is going to be a 90 degree. Alright, so segment QS is perpendicular to PR. This is what has been given in the theorem also, that this is the perpendicular drawn on PR, that is on the hypotenuse. When a perpendicular is drawn, it already forms a 90 degree angle, that we all know. Okay, so therefore triangle PQR, PSQ and QSR are all similar. Okay, this we have proved in similarity and right angle triangle theorem. Thus all the right angle triangle in the figure are similar to one another. It's very simple. Okay, so this thing you all have to remember, that a triangle is being drawn, it should be of 90 degree. Okay, the main triangle should be of 90 degree. Then a perpendicular drawn on the hypotenuse is also going to be a 90 degree. Therefore all the three triangles, as I said, there a triangle, two triangles have been given along with the main big triangles. Okay, so a big triangle is divided into two parts. So the bigger one is similar to the smaller one, and then the two are similar to the third one. Okay, so all the three triangles are similar to each other. That is known as similarity and right angle triangle theorem. Okay, let's move on to the next, that is theorem of geometric mean. Now theorem of geometric mean, from the above diagram only they have explained, and it is extremely easy. While solving the theorem also over here, you will see it is very easy. I have already explained this, which is equivalent to similarity and right angle triangle theorem. Okay, so geometric mean and right angle triangle theorem both are almost the same, only the conclusion is going to be different. So theorem of geometric mean, in the above figure P, S, Q and QSR are similar. In similarity we compared three triangles. Okay, one main triangle and two similar triangles, two small triangles from it. But in the geometric mean you all have to compare two small triangles, that is PSQ and QSR, where QS, which is the perpendicular drawn, it should come to the left hand side, and PS into SR. So a geometric mean means that perpendicular and a hypotenuse where it has been divided, you all have to write it in this form, that is QS is your perpendicular and PS and SR are the segments that the perpendicular is drawn upon. So segment QS is the geometric mean of PS and SR. Got it? So geometric mean formula is also very important. You all have to remember it. Next comes the Pythagoras theorem. We all know what is Pythagoras theorem. We have already revised how to write a Pythagoras theorem in the long form. But what is actually a Pythagoras theorem, that you all have to remember in short. In a right angle triangle, the square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the squares of the remaining two sides. मतलब क्या? in a right angle triangle, we will take the same right angle triangle, that is PQS. The square of the hypotenuse, अब hypotenuse is क्या? PR. Okay, so I will write it over here. It will be easy for you all to understand. PR, the square of the hypotenuse, means PR is your hypotenuse, is equal to the sum of the sides of remaining two sides. तो कौन सी दो sides होती है? PQ and QR. So PQ square plus QR square. Remember? So you all have to understand the statement, and according to that statement only we can directly get the theorem also. Now the next one is converse of Pythagoras theorem. अब इसका उल्टा we have to do. In a triangle, if the square of one side is equal to the sum of the square of the remaining two sides, then the triangle is a right angle triangle. Easy. When the square of one when the square of one side of the triangle is equal to the sum of the remaining two sides, then the triangle is said to be a right angle triangle. Same, but you have to write it in the ulta form. Now the fourth one that you all have to remember, and a very useful property, it is stated over here also. In a right angle triangle, if one side is half of the hypotenuse, then the angle opposite to the side is 30 degree. Okay, so this property is converse of 30, 60, 90 theorem. We have already done 30, 60, 90 theorem over here, children. Okay, so I have explained this theorem also, that 30, 60 and 90. So side opposite to 60 is going to be root 3 upon 2, and side opposite to 30 is going to be 1 upon 2. Okay, so mn is going to be 1 upon 2, and this is going to be root 2 upon 2. So this is what is 30, 60, 90 theorem, and the converse is being stated over there in the property, as well as 45, 45, 90 theorem is also being explained. You can go and watch it over there. So over here, all the properties of all the theorems that are useful for you all to remember is mentioned on page number 35. You all have to particularly follow all the theorems in the long form, but this is for your revision that you all have to remember. Solved examples we have already done. Practice set is remaining, which I will be posting very soon. Application of Pythagoras theorem has also been explained. Apollonius theorem has also been explained, which has not been given in the remember thing that we have just now done. So application of Pythagoras theorem, we all know how you all have to apply Pythagoras theorem. Apollonius theorem, this video is also been posted already. I have explained this theorem, which is again very easy to follow. The only thing is you all have to remember Apollonius theorem means this thing you all have to remember while solving the problem set 2.2. So very soon I will be posting problem set 2 also, where I will be solving all the sums from this chapter. So see you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye.